maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So off we go then. Pedri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. Pedri. This is a promising build-up. And here's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Spain breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Pedri. And it's Rodri. And it's Cucurella. Here's Rodri. And it's Porro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one-on-one, straight chance! Fabian Ruiz. Well, that pass isn't the best. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Spain already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Pings it across.
That's good.
There's the header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Cucurella. It's Pedri. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. Here's Rodri. Cucurella. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Porro. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedro Porro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's made its way to him. Plays it in low. Yamal. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. Chance! And that's a tiny finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game...
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries to get it clear. Well, there's the clearance. Shifted upfield. Laporte gets across to intercept that. Pedri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's had it taken off him.
Added time.
Nico Williams. Defending of the desperate variety. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Spain firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Fabian Ruiz.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
Delivered low.
Cabo Verde clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Cross needs to be good. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, easy pickings there. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Pedri. Tries to play it through. And they're quick to get it back. Short changes him with that pass.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That'll be a throw. Cabo Verde can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Substitution for Spain, number 8, Fabian Ruiz. Number 20.
Played into the... He's there to hit
Number
it!
21.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Danny Olmo. Number 6. Mikel Merino. Number 7. Ferran Torres.
Mikel Merino can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ferran Torres. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! And it's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Verde, after 68 minutes, is number 10.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He won't be happy with that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's where it came from. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Porro. Spain are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. Well, that has not gone well. Now the cross. Impressive jump!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nico Williams. Well, they've got it again. He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! It's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal for Spain after 85 minutes is number 7, Ferran Torres.
Cabo Verde can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Spain go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking for the run. Cucurella deals with that comfortably. Tries to pass it, shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 21.
Cabo Verde give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has 2. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Ferran Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Time for the first of the anthems. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Schlager. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has been cut short. Can he get onto this? Pedro Porro. Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Schmidt. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. He's found a way through. Hoisted it. Oh, good climb! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Lima. Clipped into space. Now it's Kalajic. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Schmidt. Nico Williams. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kalajic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's taking no chances there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Spain are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Lienhardt. For Schmidt. Lima. Schlager. And it's Lima. Great vision. And it's made its way to him. Not a hint of offside here. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Williams. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. Spread to the right. Sabitzer. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alaba gets over and intercepts. Schlager. Rodri. Looking for a runner. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kalajic. That's going wide left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's straight offside. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. 5 minutes till the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukurea did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alaba, Schlager, looking for the run, spread neatly. Now it's Lima! Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Oh, good effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kalajic is offering a wry smile there.
Stood up well to him there. Not the most accurate pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution for Spain, number 8, Fabian Ruiz.
Gets us going once more.
Number 20.
So the first half brought no goals.
Number 21, Mikel Oyarzabal. Coming on the field.
Now it's Sabitzer. And it's Lima. Kalajic. Nico Williams. And here's the chance to counter. Ferran Torres is onto this. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Space for him to turn and look. Played into the box. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Can he get on the end of this? Kalajic. Shot at goal! And a neat finish. It is the pick-me-up they all long for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Looking for options for movement. Sabitzer. Spain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Sabitzer gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mikel Merino getting forward. Now it's Kalajic. Schmidt. It's run loose here. Mikel Merino does well to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. No, not the best of headers.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
That'll be a throw. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Now it's Dani Olmo. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Spain are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. Cucurella. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's tidy. Some resolute defending there. Plays it in low. Now that looks a decent ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Dani Olmo. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Can he finish? Goal! Spain are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Time then for the first substitution.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Substitution for Spain, number 24.
Spain restore parity.
Number 12.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Unai Simon claims comfortably.
Austria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Light towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to pass it through. Llorente. Alaba deals with that comfortably. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would...
Big chance! It's anyone's ball now.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Arnautovic getting up there! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Pinches it off him. Now it's Arnautovic. And claimed it back swiftly. Austria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And the number on the board is 3. This looks promising. It's loose, and there's... Oh, what has happened here? And another try! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Llorente. Forced to go back. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Spain displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? And this is Arnautovic. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Austria have their lead. Great chance! Oh, we'd love to have another go at that.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Always goal side. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Rodri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Arnautovic. Showing great feet there. And he's undercooked that. And they've got a throw. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Williams. Arnautovic. Played out towards the right wing.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. That is good alertness. And it's Chukwuemeka. Merino. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for...
So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substitution for Spain, number 10. Danny
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Nico Williams.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Merino. Gavi. Now it's Yamal. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. Arnautovic. Spain now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
A quick look, thought about Arnautovic! Mikel Merino, who does have an assist to his name. Rodri. And it's Gavi. Driving forward. Good ball, good take. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Gavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, just skips past his man. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So straight into the action. Now it's Oyarzabal. Schmidt. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba. One of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition.
He's rising! Goal, Austria! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Austria, after 12 minutes, is number 14.
So, a breakthrough already. Cucurella, Nico Williams. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Deftly away. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And now the breakaway. And it's Ruiz. Brilliantly cut out. Schlager.
This is the time you need that pace.
Schlager. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Good ball, good take. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Schlager. Sabitzer gets into a good position. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered. Getting up there! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lima. That is ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. He is just caressing the ball. Now there's a fine ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. Schlager. Alaba. Lima chasing after it. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. And he's heaved it away. And here's Oyarzabal. Quality ball. Lima.
Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rodri. And Yamal.
Austria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lima. Just past the 40th minute mark. Looking for the run. Sabitzer. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Schmidt. Now it's Kalajic. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Williams. Defending was strong and firm. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Spain unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but...
Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Kalajic. And here's Lima. Schmidt. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Pedri. And he can thump it away. And here's Pedri. Looking for a... Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Sabitzer.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schmidt. He's picked his way through. Lima. Now who's going to be first to this? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal played into space. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there's the clearance. Pedro Porro gets a foot in here. And it's Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Posh. Lima. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Posh. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! And there's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
It's a promising position.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And this is on Arnautovic. And it's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And we have our very first corner. Pedro Porro plays it short. And that is expertly dealt with.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Austria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's the keeper's ball. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass is just off target. Schlager.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's on Arnautovic. Lima. Now, can they get him away? Arnautovic looking to receive it in space. And the finish! He's got a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Austria can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And here's the chance to counter. Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Schlager.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. Chukwuemeka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's played through for him. He's in a great position. Oh, he's having a go! He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Substitution.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
It's loose, and one more try! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged. I don't think there's much difference here.
So straight into the action. Posh. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Pedri! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Pedri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, David Alaba. One of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's destined for the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Good ball, good take. Nico Williams.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
That ball looks a good one. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And the return pass. And it's Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Kalajic.
Austria always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Great vision. Alaba. This is a promising build-up. Kalajic touches it back. Elects to cross. Getting up there! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schmidt. Lima gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, good spread. Schmidt, driven in. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Dani Olmo. Nicely spread. Linhart. Schlager. He shifted it to the flank. Sabitzer. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Yamal. Dani Olmo. It's Pedri. Cucurella. And it's Olmo. Rodri. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Alaba. Oh, this looks sharp. Now Lima. Now it's Schlager. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Schmidt threads one in, and it's played in here. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Schmidt clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Now, can they get him away? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Cucurella. Dani Olmo. And here's Dani Olmo. Looking tidy in possession here. Yamal. Chance! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Yamal. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Spain come in leading by just the odd goal.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Spain with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Spain leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And a header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Kalajic. And that's a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. He slings it in. Cleared without hesitation. Posh. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Sabitzer. That'll be a throw. Dani Olmo wins the duel this time. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, good ball! Spain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. He's on it, can he get away? So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Now it's Kalajic.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looking for the run. Played into the box. Shapes the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Deftly away. Tries to pass it through. Doesn't quite get there. Dani Olmo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Rodri. Oh, he's having a go! It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sabitzer gets into a good position. Chance for a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Sabitzer takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared. Oh, we've seen that early. Can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Lienhardt calmly anticipates. And it's Lima. Can he get on the end of this?
Austria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Laporte. Nicely weighted ball, just eases him off the ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Oyarzabal. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get...
And the finish! Pedro Porro with the clearance. It's a promising position. Takes aim. Impressive jump. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Not the most accurate pass, but he's well positioned here.
Austria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be
1 minute to add, according to the board. Played out to the left flank. Great work on the overlap. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Number 10, Dani Olmo. Number 24, Kukurea. Number 12.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Number 14, Emerick Laporte.
They have held on just. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Yamal claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Spain pretty much coasted this, Peter. Should they have done more to kill it off? Absolutely. But at the same time, you can't say they were overly exerted. So it's a good result and a clean sheet. A bonus.
Please look at the screen for information.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
bunyinya gitu ya. nhầm đi bên đây cái này kayak gitu lagi ini kayak gitu lah ini lah kayak gini ya ada ya tes
Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal.
Yeah.
Pair of neighbours ready to go at each other again.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
And we're underway. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Pedro Neto, tries to pass it through. Pedri. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Vitinha. And it's Neves. Played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, good take in a good area.
Ah.
Oh, what has happened here? Vitinha.
Yeah.
That's going wide left.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shot could be on. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Oh, he's played it in low. Bullish header! Goal! Portugal!
Ronaldo.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oyarzabal is onto it in a flash.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Vitinha, played out towards the right wing. Ferran Torres, that's destined for the flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ferran Torres. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha, that has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Knocks it into space. Nuno Mendes. He shifted it to the flank. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Ball swung in. Spain can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Great vision. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, that's nice. That is good. Super sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread out to the left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Llorente, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Spread to the right. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Oyarzabal might just make this.
Spain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Cucurella threads one in. Ferran Torres looking to receive it in space. Ferran Torres! He went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Neves. He's looking wide. That's tidy. And he's undercooked that. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Spain do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Oh, this is a great position. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Spain coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And here's Bernardo Silva. Nico Williams. Now it's Ferran Torres. Nicely worked. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Vitinha. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Might be Ferran Torres! Araujo. Vitinha. He's got away. Pedro Neto. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, and the shot! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And it's Pedri. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Has a look and plays it forward. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper beats it away. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nico Williams. Now it's Dani Olmo. Cucurella. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Williams. Pedro Neto. Vitinha, that's a sharp pass. Oh, good spread. And it's Pedri. Nico Williams. And Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Bruno Fernandes. It's a promising position. Now Nico Williams. Now it's Yamal. It's a threatening ball. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Pass somewhat off target. No, that's been intercepted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Trincao. Nico Williams. Nico Williams making good progress. 75 minutes played. Now it's Yamal. And here's Dani. And a chance! Dispatched clinically. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
El dorsal 12.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Vitinha played through into space. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's come. Oh, he's been caught napping. And across. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Spain very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Williams. Ferran Torres. And here's Dani Olmo. Spread it left. Back towards the middle. And it's Rodri.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tries a shot! And again! It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
En el minuto 90, el dorsal 17.
Portugal have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And there goes the final whistle. Spain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. It is a deeply historic derby. The rivalry between Spain and Portugal is ancient and heartfelt, and so this is an intense, intriguing Iberian affair. It is utterly unpredictable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be... Pedri! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
The most accurate pass. He's on it, can he get away? He's looking wide. Pedri. Rodri. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to get it away. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. Rodri. And he's well positioned here. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is well cleared. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! We've got a goal! Portugal are level. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great vision. Cucurella promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. Nico Williams. Very nicely done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Oh, such a clever touch. That is lovely. Fabian Ruiz is onto this. Has to go back here. Ronaldo has created one goal already. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedro Neto. And it's made its way to him. Pedro Neto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Space for him to turn and look. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. João Cancelo. Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo sends it crossfield. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto getting forward. Impressive jump! Referee's had a good look and given a corner. No, he didn't quite meet it right. This ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Pedro Neto. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Portugal leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Played through into space. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. Pedri, that has been slung wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Porro. Back towards the middle. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
So right back into the action.
Serán sustituidos por...
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball has bounced loose now. That pass isn't the best. Cucurella does well not to be outdone there. Oh, super ball! And he's straight offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
João Cancelo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He is through here. The ball goes in. Oh, good effort. And that's a tidy finish. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And that's a throw-in. And it's Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Opts to play it back. Pedro Neto. That's a good run down the left.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pedro Neto. Some intricate pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And yes, it's him again. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking. João Cancelo. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Ferran Torres.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vega with the clearance. João Neves. Played into space. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Araujo. Now João Neves. João Cancelo. He has found a way through. And he's cut it out. Cucurella. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Crosses it in. He leaps for it. And yes, it's there! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal, satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nicked it back promptly. Matheus Nunes. Trincao wants to run onto this. Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No way through, so back it comes. Nico Williams. And they can counter here. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's in on goal. That's tidy. And it's Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Matheus Nunes. Played out to the left flank. And this is Ronaldo. He's got away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Pedri. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking to play him in. And this is Ronaldo. And he's got the beating of his man. And that's gone loose. And it's played forward. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting. Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And when these two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
So things are underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Oh, that's a key interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Spread it left. Now it's Pedro Neto.
That was lovely, that.
Now that's well seen too. There's the crossfield ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Williams. João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Vega. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's found a way through. Looking to play him in. Takes aim and chance for a shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nuno Mendes. Spain still without a single shot on target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's through here. Mendes gets it clear. Cucurella. Rodri. And that is expertly dealt with.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Yamal. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. That's a good ball out wide. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva has the space to scheme. Oh, important interception. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to shot at goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. João Neves, and this is Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Hangs in a cross. Pedri, that's going wide left. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's tidy. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Fabian Ruiz is there, and he can get that clear. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Araujo. And it's Vega. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's shifted, and a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Bernardo Silva. Fabian Ruiz. Good driving run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rodri. Yamal! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been... He's having a pop! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Can he get on the end of this? Fabian Ruiz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Yamal. Bruno Fernandes. He's looking wide for Pedro Neto. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball in towards the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Yamal. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He shifted it to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Vega. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! And we have liftoff! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That's a throw.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that's played in low. And he's straight offside. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rodri. Pedri. Time and again they are repelled. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Rodri. Pedri. Now it's Fabian Ruiz.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Vega. That's a sharp pass. Fabian Ruiz. And Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's burst through. And Bernardo Silva! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24, el dorsal 12, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 20.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Definitely not one of his best.
El dorsal 2, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 9.
Spain very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the finish! And it's there! They have stolen level at the last! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Now it's Joao Felix. And that's been won straight back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Rodri. Diogo Dalot. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 16 será reemplazado por...
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Spain displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. He's on it, can he get away? That's a nicely shaped... Can he finish? Matheus Nunes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Diogo Dalot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Trincao. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Spectacular save. Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nelson Semedo looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Araujo. And we're halfway through extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And the action has already restarted. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, terrible mistake. Nice control. Now the ball in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And he's quick to snatch it back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Great vision. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Matheus Nunes, and it's gone back to the keeper. Vega, and it's Nunez. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And he plays one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Matheus Nunes. Out for a throw. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes. Trincao is in a really good position out wide. Oh, well played, well played. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. Though this one to set the tone. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Now it is the turn of the captain.
Never looked in doubt, really.
So both teams on the board. Up steps Mr. Dependable. Never in doubt.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So on to the second man. Oh, you're not going to save that.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Dani Olmo is the third man to step forward. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Trincao is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, it's saved! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. The margin of error is 0. Sticks it away. And that takes us to sudden death. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
He must, but can he? And that is the end of that.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
Spain have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.